In 1914, Europe stood on the edge of disaster, and no one knew the spark was about to ignite.
Old rivalries, new ambitions, and deep mistrust were slowly pushing nations toward the breaking point. Europe poured its wealth into weapons, believing power alone would keep the peace. But the continent was a giant powder keg, waiting for just one spark.
By 1914, Sarajevo was a city on edge, a place where political frustration was quietly boiling beneath everyday life. Among those caught in the storm was a young man named Gavrilo Princip, driven by ideals, yet far from understanding the consequences of his choices.
Deep in Sarajevo, a secret nationalist group, the Black Hand, prepared a deadly mission.
Among them was a quiet 19-year-old, Gavrilo Princip, a young man driven by radical dreams. One by one, they positioned themselves, waiting for the perfect moment to strike.
On June 28th, the Archduke motorcade rolled through Sarajevo, unaware that fate was quietly shifting around him.
We must continue! We cannot show fear!
He refused to turn back, even as danger grew closer.
Princip believed the mission had collapsed, unaware that destiny was moving toward him.
A wrong turn, a stalled engine, and suddenly, the assassin had a second chance.
In an instant, chaos rippled through the streets. Confusion swept the crowd as officers moved urgently to regain control. Princip was quickly taken into custody, his actions already echoing far beyond Sarajevo.
What have you done?
Within seconds, Sarajevo fell into chaos.
Across Europe, leaders reacted with hardened resolve. Alliances activated, warnings issued.
Both Franz Ferdinand and Sophie died before reaching the governor's residence.
News of the assassination spread like wildfire across Europe.
Serbia must answer for this.
Leaders in Vienna sought revenge, not compromise.
Austria-Hungary issued a near-impossible ultimatum, one Serbia could never fully accept.
We accept most terms, but not all.
Serbia tried to avoid war, but the decision had already been made.
On July 28, 1914, Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia.
And so, nations marched into a war no one truly understood. A conflict born.
Germany backed Austria, turning a regional conflict into a continental crisis.
France joined its Russian ally, preparing for the storm ahead. Germany's invasion of Belgium forced Britain to take a stand.
We cannot let Belgium fall.
Britain entered the war, completing the chain reaction.
In just weeks, the world plunged into a conflict unlike anything seen before.
Trenches stretched hundreds of miles, turning Europe into a graveyard.
Soon, nations from every corner of the world were pulled into the fight.
Millions of young men left home, many never to return.
Technology transformed the battlefield into something terrifyingly new. The war reshaped borders, nations, and the lives of millions.
How do you plead?
Princip faced justice, though many believed he had unleashed something far greater than himself.
He died in prison at 23, never seeing the world he helped set ablaze.
One event triggered another, until the entire world was at war.
The Great War had begun, all from a single moment in Sarajevo.
History rarely hinges on one moment, but on that day, one bullet changed everything.